Just make the panel longer. I like to talk. Hi, everybody. How are you guys doing? Sweet, that's a lot of noise for not a whole lot of people. That's awesome. That means good. Sorry, I'm trying to get. What happened? Okay, we're good? Alright, guys. I guess we're going to go ahead and start early, and I'm just going to keep talking till 3 o'clock. It's going to be awesome. I'm really wired because I just had like 2 cups of coffee and a piece of cake. So yeah, I'm a little wired. This should be very interesting. And you guys want Jessie? Fabulous Jessie. Okay, so for those of you that weren't here last year, or my name is Rial. I am voice actress for anime or anime or however you would like to say it. As long as you don't say Japanimation. Because we don't say that. Let's see. I worked for ADV Films. I have worked for which is now Seraphim Studios. It's got like 8 names now. ADV's still around, they're just not ADV. And I worked for Funimation Entertainment, which is where I am now. And I adapt scripts also. Like I work on turning, helping change scripts from the original Japanese form to the dubbed form, and I did a little directing, and I guess I'll read some shows. And this week's list seems really long, but there's even more than that. Yeah, I've been doing this for a while. It's been like 12 years. Although I will say, there's a lot of cameras here. Do you guys know who Wendy Lee is? Yeah! She's awesome, right? She's a fabulous voice actress. This is so silly, but I actually keep track. There's a thing on ANN, Anime News Network, where they count like how many shows we've done, and it's called like most prolific cast or something. And there's a little number by your name that says this is how many credits you have. I'm so close to Wendy Lee's number. Like she's right above me, and I'm like, I got to beat Wendy Lee. Because she was voice acting when I was in elementary school. So for me, I'm like, I can beat Wendy Lee, man. Anyway, alright. She's fine though. Anyway, okay, let's see, what am I doing? Air, Miss Susu. I was in Air Gear, I played Simka. Angelic later, I played Tamayo. Azumagadayo, I played Yamo. Hey, thanks. In Bakuno, I played Chane. In Bamboo Blade, I played Raimi. In Black Butler, I played Maylin. In Black Cat, I played Kyoko. In Burst Angel, I played Joe. I never know who's gonna who. Where was I? That was, Case Closed, I played Amy. Aww. Chrono Crusade, I played Fiore. Claymore, I played Myriad. Darker Than Black, I played Konami. Dear Angel, I played Toa. Sorry for me to be love. Deep Rain Man, I played Lero and Blue. Excel Saga, I played Hyde. You guys are going to get so sick of this. I'm only on E. Here, I'm going to blast this. Let's try to read it real fast. Full Metal Panic. I can't read. How am I a voice actor? It's on the show. Full Metal Panic, I played Kyoko. Full Metal Alchemist, I played Clear Dante. Ghost Stories, I played Momoko. Gunslinger Girl, I played Angelica. Hello Kitty Animation Theater, I played that. This one. In Hetalia, I played Flying Mid Bunny in Belarus. Can I just say, while we're on the subject of Hetalia, I love that I have like 2 lines as Flying Mint Bunny, and there are freaking Facebook pages like for Flying Mint It's like, seriously? That's great, my whole career, and everybody was flying Mitt Bunny. Thanks, guys. Let's see, kitty grade, I played Lumiere. Corral Fountain Memory, I played Corral. Mabarabo, I played Shino. Moonface, I played Hazuki. Murder Princess, I played Milano. All these times. Megima, I played Konica, Kazumi, and Satsuki. Naruma Daikon Brothers, I played Goku Tsubushi. Noir, I played Kiriko. One Piece, I was Shiki Kawaii. Oh, Host Club, I was Linda. The biggest fangirl ever. Rosathon, I played Haruka. And Rin, did anybody see Rin? Yeah. The man that's of age. I was Sayara in that one. Connie Pony Dash, I played Saida. Peacemaker Karavane, I played Cyan Saito. Sergeant Frog, I was Momoka. Sacred Blacksmith, that's Lisa. Let's see, where was I? Oh, School Rumble, I played Laura. Shin-Chan, I played I. Shuffle, I was Asa. Speed Driver, I was Kagura. Spiral, I was Rio. Holy Rose, Tsubaki. Holy moly! I love her note. You can tell like what the favorites are, obviously. There's like a you're symmetrical! I try to be practical. It's not, I'm not very good at it, but I try. Where was I? I got so excited. Oh, I was on Soul. Where did I skip stuff? Where was I? Oh, Steel Angel comes up next. Steel Angel Kurumi. I was Saki. Macross, not the original because I don't even know if I was born yet. But in the new one, I was Misa. This ugly yet beautiful world, I was Mayu. In Power of Drama, I was Koopa. In Trinity Blood, I was Vanessa. I totally stole a Pope, y'all. In Tsubasa Chronicles, I play Sakura. In Utaware Rumono, I played Yuzaha. Welcome to the NHK, I played Megumi. Witchblade, I played Maria. Damned Lost Memories, I played Haru. I'm surprised you didn't know what that is. I'm currently on the Cartoon Network as Mei Chang in Full Metal Alchemist. And of course, if you watch Nicktoons or the CW, you can hear me as Bulma in Dragon Ball Z. So that's a pretty good version of what you put together. And then there's other ones, and it's not that I forget them, it's just that there's oh, I love them. But that's the thing, like after a while, like I was telling Jesse, I was like, thank you so much for putting like a longer list of credits in the book, because my nightmare at conventions is when people come up and they're like, what have you been in? And like I tell them it's like a deer in headlights, where like everything comes rushing in at one time, and I don't know which one to say first, and then I start stumbling and I get nervous, and I'm like, and then I end up just asking, what have you seen? That would be easier for me to narrow it down. I guess, does anybody have questions? Yes.
Out of all the characters you've done, like which one have you enjoyed the most, or like is your favorite, and why?
Good question. This is the cheapskate answer, but I always give this answer. I always say that picking your favorite role is like picking your favorite baby. Like it's really hard too. You know, like your parents did. I don't know if you're an only child, but if you're not an only child, usually your parents are like, I love you all the same. And that's kind of how it is with your roles, because you know, you don't want to favor one or the other. However, I recently did a show called Black Bubba. And I got to play the Lynn, who has this Cockney accent, and she also has the most ridiculous voice anyone has ever heard, I'm pretty sure. And so getting to do those two things on top of one another, although painful, was a lot of fun. But there's so many. I mean, that's the thing. It's like it's hard to pick. I'd say technically, as far far as voices go, like what are the most fun voices to do, would be like, you know, Valen or Kyoko from Full Metal Panic. Things that are weird or different. Or like I did a show called Papua where I played a little boy that talked like this. Like that kind of stuff is fun because it's technically different. But I've done so many awesome shows and I've gotten to play so many kick butt girls. Yeah, like I really luck out in the character department. Like I get to play the cool characters. So it's hard for me to pick like one of those. Like for me to choose between, you know, like a Tsubaki and then a Hyatt and Kirika and, you know, I from Shin-chan. Like there's so many interesting characters. It's hard to pick one. That's my main answer.
What's your favorite line ever?
My word, did I see that one question? What is my favorite line ever?
What's your second favorite line? Because that's how you want to when you're like, oh, that's an appropriate line.
Oh. I do like that one. In fact, that's the one I was thinking of, but I can't say that because it's inappropriate. It's from Excel Saga. And it's really not inappropriate. Help keep me on the right track because I kind of shiny things and great cosplay make me go over. So my first one is from Excel Saga, but it's context. I guess that's him. The other one, there's a really great one from Shin-chan, but that one's kind of dirty too. All the good ones are dirty. Huh?
Writer's fault for like redoing everything.
Right, it's probably my fault for liking those particular shows. I like the dirty ones. I don't know, I'll have to get back with you on that. It's hard for me to remember lines a lot of times because, you know, you don't really memorize it. And I used to, you guys know who Johnny on Bosch's, right? He played Bastion Dragon, he was, you know, a Power Ranger. And I always used to give him a hard time because like whenever that question comes up or whenever anybody's like, say the line, all we had to do was go, love and peace. And everybody's like, yeah! You suck! I don't have a tagline. Like none of my characters say like, this is my line!
Yes, Bonkai.
Do what?
Yes, Bonkai. Johnny and Bonkai.
That's true. He's had several. Like the dudes always have like these call outs that they do.
Girls are better. Mayra's got that Sebastian thing going on.
You prefer when you have like a male lead, right?
Do I have?
Do you have any favorites of the male leads?
Do I have any favorites in the male? You mean like actors or? I don't know. I get cast opposite Chris Sabat a lot, which I find very strange because we're like opposite ends of the voice spectrum. Like I'm way up here in the stratosphere and he's way down here.
I remember once in the commentary for you said that you joined that cast because of Greg Harris.